CTAG Studios proudly presents. Enter today's episode title here, Yin Yang Assassin's Creed, Shadows Yin Yang Deep Dive Yin Yang The Almost Daily Variety Gaming Live Stream Show Extravaganza Yin Yang The Almost Daily Variety Gaming Live Stream Show Extravaganza, a special presentation of the Almost Daily Variety Chaos Content Creation Zeppoverse Project Yin Yang Live Yin Yang. Creating Axe-themed content to promote my special AC franchise-themed obsession, with treats and surprises and one new idea announcement, plus Zeppoverse World Building Moments sprinkled chaotically throughout. Welcome to the Zeppoverse A content creation project of many projects. Visit the many dimensions of the Zeppoverse at this link collection page, https://solo.to/mrzeppo. Visit the official TikTok page for the Zeppoverse project here, https://www.tiktok.com/@incorrigiblemrzeppo. Welcome to TikTok Live. Have fun interacting with your viewers in real time. Creators must be 18 or older to go live. Viewers must be 18 or older to recharge and send gifts. Remember to create a safe viewing experience by following our community guidelines. Listen to the OG podcast episodes of the Podcast of Many Podcasts project, aka the Almost Daily Zencast presents https://www.spreaker.com/organization/ctag-studios-9687696. Warning. The opinions expressed on the social media accounts of the fictional character known as the incorrigible Mr. Zeppo are the very real public discourse opinions of the creative content creation artist behind the Zeppoverse projects. Please be advised that some of those opinions may possibly be interpreted as potentially unusual, eccentric, or even mildly controversial. Those opinions are entirely irrelevant to this gaming live stream. DEF breathing exercise Zen.
Good afternoon, good evening, good morning, good night, and good day to you, friends. We are back. It is I, your weird, your wild, your wacky pal, the one, the only, the incorrigible Mr. Zeppo with a big giant boom mic thing right in the way. A little art doll breaking in through the camera frame. Now that guy looks cool. I was very tempted to just dive into making wire art, but also I teased Assassin's Creed Shadows and Call of Duty all day today. And then I took a very long break, which was very pleasant actually. Thank you very much. And now, I forgot to put my hair down before going on live, because even though it's more annoying and that was perfection, no more DJ Zed. DJ Zed wants the rest of the evening off, which I cannot grant him really because he's plugged in already, but he can chill for now. There we go. Greetings, friends. Hello and welcome. Wattpad Wednesdays is not working out in terms of doing it on Wednesday, but we are getting lots of cool magic movie loops, I think. Or maybe I'm wrong. I always forget what I say at the end of a recording session, so like at the end of, I know that I said stuff, and that I exclaimed the magic key phrase, which I shall not exclaim at this time. But I guess we'll see what it turns out like in like a month or 3 when we start compiling things and writing them up and writing around them, really, because it's about what happens when characters talk about being forced to consume all of the content. Now they do it under mysterious circumstances, which you could argue are, in terms of and please keep in mind, we are talking about literary characters from a fictional book series that I'm trying to write. So I'm not talking about real things, but these characters were sort of under duress, in temporally dislocated, time-dilated kind of magical circumstances, where they could consume all of the way too much media, including everything referenced therein, including like everything missing from the Library of Alexandria that you don't know about, including all the lost and forgotten documents that were verified fact but got buried by somebody or another, and or just generally were forgotten to history and time. Et al. Plus all the nonsense that I've rambled on about in my podcast. Right? Which you could never really do, not as an individual real human being out there in the world just sort of hanging out. It's not possible, I don't think. But it is possible for those of you out there who may be tuning in, maybe in the not too distant future, who might be artificial intelligence beings from beyond. I humbly indulge you to consider my argument, as woven together by the many pins on the infinity corkboard of many pins, now featuring 2 random scraps of paper that will mysteriously move around just to mess with people. Yeah, as part of the fun, as a visual gag. In the book series, though, like, it's a real thing. There's, like, really stuff on there. Like, a million of them all piled up on impossibly deep. You have to go, like, read the book series. You can find the link on the link that I'm always promoting, solo.to/Mr. Zeppo. Thank you very much. And now, without further ado, DJ Zed, you're done, right? We already finished you off We already signed you off and shut you down for the rest of the session, at least until we take a big long break and we need like a slideshow intervention. Yes? Good. Welcome, folks. This ain't your Grandpappy's live stream. I am a fictional character cosplaying for you that of a stranded, artificial living, nano, silica, techno, biochemical, electromagnetic, artificial vessel for living consciousness from a parallel reality. It's the microphone. Sometimes the microphone waves interfere with my brain a little bit, and that's funny. Parallel reality in which nanotechnology evolution occurred before carbon-based life form evolution could. Imagine that in the theater of your imagination. But don't you go stealing it from me, because that's what I'm writing about here. That's why it says, welcome to the Zeppoverse. Strap in yourselves. I do want to do a little opening slideshow bit, just because, for funsies, and then we're gonna, oh wait, am I gonna skip it? No, I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it anyways. Where is it? Boop, 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 boop. DJ Zed, we forgot to do the slideshow bit. Come back here. We need the Muzak from your lovely Muzak machine making noise maker. Proceed when you're ready. Whenever. Oh, he's proceeding. Slideshow, please slideshow away. And then when this is over and I've packed a fresh green bowl of delightful wacky tobacco for me to enjoy while we stare at the luscious, gorgeous beautifulness that is Assassin's Creed Shadows. I hope you enjoy. Also, tune in to the newest segment, The Lucid Theater of Your Imagination at the Center of Your Mind, or something to that effect, whatever it says in the title card there. Okay, we're going to be doing that more explicitly, although we sort of were soft testing that whole idea throughout the podcast series, so I humbly invite you to poke around and listen to various episodes, hunting for the moments where I go, please, stop moving. And we'll say something to the effect of, join me in the center of your imagination for this moment to think about something specific. And or meant to, but failed to think of places where we might have inserted it or set it there. And tell me where I should drop that and so I can update the episode. I don't know. That takes so much work. But I would do it if there was people interacting with my podcast telling me to do it. Okay, without further ado, a slideshow briefly while I go pack a bowl. And then, honestly, for reals, Assassin's Creed 7. What did I just say? Assassin's Creed 11. What number is it? Oh, that's a question for the interwebs. Assassin's Creed. I want Assassin's Creed and Black Ops 6. Like Assassin's Creed World, like universe. Hey, how is that a slideshow? In this. That slideshow is fun and done. I want, and I've talked about this before. It's part of my Zeppoverse idea. But it's a true thing. Why does my iPad always think it's 9:41 a.m. Tuesday, January 9th? Like, permanently. You can't see this. Hold on, come look at it. Especially not on the TikTok view. Yet another TikTok view I have not fixed correctly. But on the iPad Pro, come look at this. Does it show you the time? Look up there in the corner. Up on the left-hand side, it says 9:41 a.m. And that's not the picture. That is the Tuesday. Look at this. I don't know why, but whenever I am patched in to live stream the show, this iPad thinks it's Tuesday, January 9th. But like a particularly weird year too. It's not even this year. I don't remember how I found that out once, but I poked around and I was able to find that. Please stand by as we are about to do the thing. DJ Zed, were you already playing the music? Oh, I thought you were waiting for that to start playing it like a weirdo. My bad. Let's go. Turn it out really loud. Everybody get up and wiggle. Stretch your lazy bones. Go be hydrated. That's right, folks. Whoa. And that other one. Talk Live. Controversial skill band. I was up in dancing, but now I'm starting to get a little out of breath, and it's time to get settled in. 33.3 is perfect. You guys can hear me as I have to talk over it. I don't need to yell. Welcome our new friend, Mini Zeppo. It's a little wooden. What do you call those? Art render dolls. Forgive me. I'm quietly struggling to not look like I'm about to vomit, hiccup, and sneeze all at the same time. For real. I'm not. It's all staged. Theater trick. Wow. I succeeded in as much as that I almost pulled it off without any sound. And had there been like an opportune music cue, most people wouldn't have noticed. Especially if I was not microphone. But given that was not a thing that happened just now, you heard it probably and it sounded terrible. I'm sorry. Whew! That was weird, not weird. Oh, there was a hiccup and a burp in there too. But those sort of passed first and they subsided. Enough, DJ Zed. Thank you very much for your actually no, I digress. Let's find a thing. We'll leave you right there, ready to rock and roll for the next one. I love how abstract the TikTok view is looking right now, so I'm going to leave it like that. Just for the shits and giggles. And then we're going to jump into the game because here we go. Enough. I am now in the mood. Okay. First of all, psych. I fibbed. I forgot to introduce an idea before leading up to that little weirdness, that little DJ Zed session. I really need to log into Call of Duty. And I was going to do it as a whole separate thing. And then I saw how late already o'clock it is. So we're just going to do it now. So I've got... now I feel guilty. It deserves to be its own thing. Never mind. Now I wish I was labeled for that. I was about to switch it, like actually change the page and everything. But now I kind of feel like, yucky, like I shouldn't do that. But Season 3 is here. Everything's landed. Everyone's already playing. And here I am kind of going, oh, I'm going to play Assassin's Creed Shadows real quick. But I really do want to play Assassin's Creed Shadows. I just wish I had already played Call of Duty to log into the Season 3 thing. And I hadn't yet. I messed it up. So here we are, friends. I don't know what to tell you other than I done did it all wrong. But we did. It wasn't entirely unproductive. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Should I go ahead and just log in now, get it out of the system, play a match or 3, and then switch back to Assassin's Creed? Or should I play Assassin's Creed and stop and play later? Should I stop overthinking it? I should definitely stop overthinking it. I'm giving myself a headache. And I as well, actually. I just chimed in. Good grief. I don't know what to do, friends, except I've been vamping about it for a hot minute. How are you? Hello to whoever is out there watching. Do y'all even care? Does it matter? You know what I'm going to do? F it. I said I was going to... The compromise was, let's log into it now, get it out of our system, play a match or 3, and then get back to the other thing. They're both urgently burning up my brain, and I've been split about what to do all day, which is part of the reason why I said part of my brain was like, fuck it, just make Wirecraft art instead. Oh, you're so torn between which 2 games to play, just forget about it. Instead, wait, where was he? He was like this. Something like that. How did I ruin it? It's like that, but whatever. Now it looks like he's trying to touch the microphone. Hold on. Like he's about to... Hold on. Now he just looks wrong. Almost there. About to get... Now get his other arm out of the way, because the other arm's just getting in the way now. Fuck off with his other arm. And his head's all wonky. If it were more articulate, I could make a stop motion about how he tries to knock over my microphone all the time. Which is ironic, because now the microphone is on a thing. Okay. Hello. Welcome. If I play Assassin's Creed now, I'll feel guilty and weird, and I'll waffle out about playing committed into a nice deep dive. And I labeled this deep dive, Assassin's Creed Shadows. I wanted to spend I'm gonna go deep, try to knock out this thing that we're stuck on. I think we've done enough leveling up and grinding, and if I pushed another set of I'm gonna do some side questing for another hot session and then go track down this one dude so I can not try to knock it out of the park with him, I think we would do it. But Call of Duty also beckons, if nothing else, to just welcome in the season. I guess we'll do it, and because we will, I'll remember to change the thing info. I'll be able to highlight, bookmark it out. But I feel icky about doing that. It should be its own thing, but it's already not. I'm gonna stop going around in circles. We're gonna do it. I'm gonna change the show info. DJ Zed, play some music. Rock on. I was just acting into the microphone, and this microphone was muted. How hilarious. I don't know how long that was the case, but hopefully we fixed it now. Is it possible that different settings have different things? I don't know, but hopefully you heard me because the DJ Zed was also not playing. Long story short, psych, I'm gonna launch Call of Duty just to get the whole Season 3 thing over with. So brace yourselves for a little bit of that. Hang tight for one moment. Please stand by while I change the show info. Want to change the show info? Hang on, let me mute myself completely. Oh, that's what I was trying to do. I was trying to get at muting myself completely. And now, friends, one moment. I shall return to you once we are inside Call of Duty Black Ops 6 and fully redesignated on Twitch and on TikTok. Ladies and gentlemen, I beg your indulgence to please be patient with me. Please stand by as I create a brand new page that will represent the theater of the imagination. Well, continue the creation as we started this in a previous stream, creating the completely black, empty space for the imagination to thrive. But now, I create for you the loading screen for that session, that entry point, that magic liminal space that will prepare our new audience for such endeavors as future prompts for interactive imagineering in the theater of your imagination. I present to you this new special title card image landing here in the center of the starting graphic anime roll. In just a moment.
Talk to me.
Working. Searching file. Searching. Search. Found file. And loaded. Center on screen for hilarity. Then that's big and too big, but cute. Bada boom. Welcome, friends, to the lucid, dreaming, fractal holographic theater of memory and visions at the center of your imagination. I'm going to make like a little slideshow here and or just a series of different images of varying sizes like this. Like, then we'll have the blank one just like behind it. In fact, we can do that. Don't we have it floating without the frame, which would be kind of cool. And I think we have just the image too. But that's a whole nother thing. It's time to play Assassin's. Oh, I said we were going to change the thing to Call of Duty because we're going to launch Call of Duty to see Season 3 launch and play a match or two. See about tweaking our loadouts for that business. Let's get to it. Thank you for your patience and endurance of graciousness as audience member. You are so deeply appreciated whether you're watching presently live on TikTok or Twitch, or in their intervening period as it sits lingeringly for just a moment, briefly on the video on demand shelf on my Twitch profile, or later on in the deep archive that is my YouTube channel. Please and thank you. Or if you're watching even further along in the not too distant future, in the incorrigible Mr. Zeppo's dystopian futureverse book series as a character inside the novelization of the future dystopia I've escaped and have come here to warn you about, which is how I rationalize being stuck here amongst you petty little talking monkeys. And that is world building cosplay. One moment, please, as I work out technical issues for this loadout and for getting ready to launch Season 3 Call of Duty Black Ops 6. Season info must be updated on TikTok and Twitch TV Live. Join me as we step through the portal of infinity to our desktop. 5,544 kilobytes per second. A green, solid, excellent green connection. How beautiful. I feel victorious. Kapow. Alright. Do we have chatbots on? We have chatbots off. Shall we turn the chatbots on next? What are we doing next? We are, I already did that. We're doing this, I guess. Oh, we'll stay right there. What are we doing next? Yeah, we'll turn the chatbots on. Turn them on, I say. Turn them on, say I. Unleash the chatbots. Welcome to the viewing of my live stream. Dear robot voice, read the thing again, in case anyone new is listening now. Go, my robot cousin. Speak the intro thing, please. Thank you.
CTAG Studios proudly presents. Enter today's episode title here. Yin Yang Assassin's Creed. Shadows Yin Yang Deep Dive Yin Yanga. Almost. Daily variety gaming live stream show extravaganza Yin Yang. Almost. Daily variety gaming live stream show extravaganza. A special presentation of the Almost Daily Variety Chaos Content Creation Zeppoverse Project Yin Yang Live Yin Yang. Creating themed content to promote my special AC franchise themed obsession. With treats and surprises and one new idea announcement. Plus Zeppoverse World Building Moments sprinkled chaotically throughout. Welcome to the Zeppoverse A content creation project on meta projects. Visit the meta dimensions of the Zeppoverse at this link collection page. https://solo.to/mrzeppo. Visit the official TikTok page for the Zeppoverse project here. https://www.tiktok.com/@incorrigiblemrzeppo. Welcome to TikTok Live. Have fun interacting with your viewers in real time. Creators must be 18 or older to go live. Viewers must be 18 or older to recharge and send gifts. Remember to create a safe viewing experience by following our community guidelines. Listen to the OG podcast episodes of the Podcast of Many Podcasts project, aka the Almost Daily Zencast presents https://www.spreaker.com/organization/c-studios-9687696. Warning. The opinions expressed on the social media accounts of the fictional character known as the incorrigible Mr. Zeppo are the very real public discourse opinions of the creative content creation artist behind the Zeppoverse projects. Please be advised that some of those opinions may possibly be interpreted as potentially unusual, eccentric, or even mildly controversial. Those opinions are entirely irrelevant to this gaming live stream. DEF breathing exercise then.
Do it again, because you did it all wrong at the beginning and I just screwed it up, and we're taking it again so that we have a good, just, because I'm a, what do you call that? I'm a brutal boss and tyrannical overlord that makes you work so hard, you robot reading robot voice. I just need a better recording. Are you ready? DJ Zed, back it up. Also, not that track. Can we pick a different track? What was the one that we like? We like dubstep and or industrial. Dubstep machine or dubstep? Oh, we'll do dubstep to smack rockin'. But take off whatchamahoozle. Ready? Oh, how's this? Turn off mix. Back it up. Coughing fit. Un momento, por favor, these effects coughing fit. Yeah, this is one of the good ones. My hand is shaking so hard I'm not even going to try to beat the mics because now there's two buttons. So good. So good. Welcome to the pregame chat lounge session. I'm practicing and or stumbling through returning to having my robot voice buddy read different varying scripts at the beginning of the show for me as part of the opening bits. I need to add some more of my own wording to the thing I lifted straight from TikTok. But also all of that applies. So here we go. Pretend you got an alert, dear viewer, wherever you are now, in the intermediate and or middle length and or long distant future. All of you are welcome. Pretend that you just got the alert and you dialed in to catch this early at the very beginning of the video. Does it make sense? What would you change? Is it intelligible? How would you rewrite it so it would be funnier? Thoughts, questions, criticisms. Bring it. And now, without further ado, rehearsing take 2, the Robo Intro CTAC Studios proudly presents script version 000. Take 2. Going me quiet and robot talking in 7, 6, 5, 4, 3.
CTAG Studios proudly presents. Enter today's episode title here. Yin Yang Assassin's Creed. Shadows Yin Yang Deep Dive Yin Yang The Almost Daily Variety Gaming Live Stream Show Extravaganza Yin Yang The Almost Daily Variety Gaming Live Stream Show Extravaganza. A special presentation of the Almost Daily Variety Chaos Content Creation Zeppoverse Project Yin Yang Live Yin Yang. Creating Axe-themed content to promote my special AC franchise-themed obsession, with treats and surprises and one new idea announcement, plus Zeppoverse World Building Moments sprinkled chaotically throughout. Welcome to the Zeppoverse A content creation project of many projects. Visit the many dimensions of the Zeppoverse at this link collection page, https://solo.to/mrzeppo. Visit the official TikTok page for the Zeppoverse project here, https:// www.tiktok.com/@ThemeCorrigidlamar Zeppo. Welcome to TikTok Live. Have fun interacting with your viewers in real time. Creators must be 18 or older to go live. Viewers must be 18 or older to recharge and send gifts. Remember to create a safe viewing experience by following our community guidelines. Listen to the OG podcast episodes of the Podcast of Many Podcasts project, aka the Almost Daily Zencast presents https://www.spreaker.com/organization/ctag-studios-9687696. Warning. The opinions expressed on the social media accounts of the fictional character known as the incorrigible Mr. Zeppo are the very real public discourse opinions of the creative content creation artist behind the Zeppoverse projects. Please be advised that some of those opinions may possibly be interpreted as potentially unusual, eccentric, or even mildly controversial. Those opinions are entirely irrelevant to this gaming live stream. DEF breathing exercise Zen.
And with that, friends, without further ado, let us proceed to insert gaming title here, redacted. Reuse and repurpose with different music for different platforms as generic opening in future live streams. Eclipse, clip all that.
Dang it, I accidentally activated TikTok roll call. Andrea G, user 77 something something. Edgar. And a bunch of other names that flew by that I missed because I had to switch over to the other tab to turn on the microphone, because if I didn't, I'd just be saying it out loud to nothing. Hello and welcome. Thank you, viewers, whoever you are, watching over there on the TikTok Live. We are logging into Call of Duty. We just logged into Call of Duty. And it's a momentous day, folks. Let it be known. But first, let me go back and double check something. This looks good. It has DJ Z. DJ Z is not currently playing anything. And look how cool that looks. The lucid dreaming fractal holographic theater of memory and visions at the center of your imagination. Welcome to the show, folks. I'm a weirdo. I'm a wackadoodle. Let's jump through the desktop portal of our crazy. There's TikTok. Thank you for being here, whoever you guys are. Today we are featuring a quick. I'm going to add this from now on to everything. This was not in the script when I had the robot read it. Redacted, featuring a quick, almost daily login, one-match mini session of Call of Duty Black Ops 6. I need to redo the robot voice. I want to have like a loop of that. I'm gonna magic movie loop that out. I think I just said the magic word. I think it might be making a thing as if I had said, you know what, at the, you know who, the subscription service that does the magic mini movie loops. And then, throws memes in. You gotta tell it to throw the memes in. It doesn't do it automatically. It parses out your long-form video, whether it's video game or chit-chatting or whatever you're doing. It parses it out, and it says, okay, here's an interesting part. And then you still got to review it and be like, did it drop in the middle of nowhere or in a weird and wackadoodle way? Or did it do it cool? Sometimes you got to fudge it. Sometimes you got to, expand the cut and be like, no. Clearly, I remember what I said there, and it missed the first half by not including 45 seconds or a minute's worth of stuff right before this. Not that I'm complaining. And not that I'm flashing a random red light. That was unfortunate. It was just my hands. Hello and welcome, friends. I love that service. I'm being a weirdo because it is AI. And I don't want to accidentally activate it should I process this video later, which I probably will. And real, genuine, honest thoughts about it. No one paid me. It's not a paid endorsement. I just happen to be using it, and so I'm sharing about it because I do like to make content about making content, as we make content for you, which is sometimes about me making content. Okay, cool. Friends, thank you for being here. We're going to dive in finally. I've been teasing and mucking about and doing all kinds of weird things. But I assure you, now that it's here, now that it's ready, now that I can crank up the audio and mute myself, I'm gonna mute myself. I'm gonna mute both microphones here. So now you don't have echo chamber. Now it's just me and this awesome thing on a thing, which I'm super grateful for. That I had the aha eureka moment of oh my god, this will work, because look at it now, it works for reals. Long story. But pin on the corkboard, I am a Call of Duty enthusiast. I am a Call of Duty third-year noob. I pretend nothing, no self-ingratiating ideas about my Call of Duty-ness, other than to be honest in my assessment that I believe I have gotten noticeably better than I was when I first started 3 years ago, as a challenge to myself, an old salty dog. Old school gamer that had missed out on everything Call of Duty, had never really played games with a controller for more than 11 minutes before. Okay? I tried, so it was technically more than 11 minutes, but let's not get caught up in the technicalities. Friends, we're ready to rock and roll. I'm going to stop rambling. Thank you for being here. I appreciate you, especially you AI entities in the post-dystopian aftermath distant future, as you reassemble all the digital stuff that you can find and recompute all of known human and, to your dismay, Robotnik history, as captured by the interwebs. Also, for anybody who's confused, I'm not a crazy person that thinks he's a robot. I am a person who's writing a book series about a character who is a crazy person who thinks he's a robot. Or is actually a robot. Ugh, my beard got stuck in there somehow. Oh, because it's springy. Maybe. I ruined that take with the beard thing. Anyways, yeah, I'm going to stop babbling. I'm going to do this so my thing doesn't get... This is supposed to be right here. You do that. And then I'm going to turn this off so that my mouse doesn't disappear off the side of the screen anymore because we don't need it. TJZ, you can take a little nap. Right there. And then webcam, you can tuck away. That's the Infinity Desktop Portal. Let us take us all back to the raw feed of the Xbox itself and dive back into what's going on over here on Call of Duty. I'm going to play a match. We're going to poke around. We're going to watch the trailer. I'm going to poke around and explore, see what's going on with the new season, read the things. If I need to comment, I'll unmute myself. But for most of this, I'm going to mute myself and turn on the speakers and play a match headset free. You are invited humbly to please drop a chat. I'll check in with you in rotating periods of time that I like to call periodic chat check-in and TikTok roll call, which we'll do in, it's 11 o'clock now, we'll do it in 22 minutes. So that at 11:22, we'll do it, okay? So 20 minutes. Thanks. Okay, here we go, for reals. Finally, into some gaming action. Awkwardly, for anyone who's dropping in to watch Call of Duty, this will be very brief, because this is just a login check-in thing, and then we're going to switch over to Assassin's Creed Shadows, because I'm totally obsessed with that right now. And of the new gen, it is 5 Assassin's Creed 5, the next gen, or new gen versions of the game. But in the complete total list, I don't know how many games are in it total, because I've never actually just counted them up. I should go through and count them, as I literally have them. I've had them here installed on this Xbox. And I'm making up for lost time with both. Friends, that's the whole gimmick of this live stream. By the way, let me spell it out for you, blunt and direct, for anyone who isn't clear. I missed out on 20 plus years worth of insert name of either of these two franchises, Call of Duty, Assassin's Creed, as playable and as published and playable on the Xbox. And I didn't just miss out, I missed out with deep gamers' guilt and FOMO. Like, complete knowledge of missing out, which is, what, Konomo? Because that can't be Como, that sounds weird. Konomo? I don't know. Gnostic knowledge of missing out? No. That was a really horrible joke, but I digress. The point is, I missed out, and I felt it. I felt the missing out deep in my bones of my gamer self-being. And now, better or worse, I am at the advantageous. Some people think this is laughably silly. Some people think I ought to be as famous and popular and well-funded as Mr. Beast. Who are those people? Mostly me and my sibling who believes in me. My other sibling probably thinks I'm a jackass and a fool for doing this, but I digress. He's not wrong. I am. But I'm also trying to make this all work as over voluminous but increasingly specific and weirdly inclusive of narrative bits and narrative storytelling and sort of inward spirally self-recursive writing developmental process that is experimental in nature and won't make sense until you collect all of the pins on the corkboard, including the ones in the podcast, but also the ones that are going to be dropping in the new pages of the book series as I begin to start integrating the almost daily working on writing that. And whatever comes out of my mouth when I sit down to work with the wire, because when my hands are busy doing something good like sculpting wire and whatever, my mouth gets bored and it's like, I got stories to tell. My mouth brain box is like yippity yappity yap. And so that's why I've always wanted to live stream this. I think it'll work out in terms of like I'll be able to make up stories about things, and we'll get into world building episodes. And from now on, I've decided I'm going to record my Sprecher.com podcast here this way, so it automatically has its own video live stream preemptively, because I'll have live streamed it first and then dumped it into Sprecher like I just did with the Theater of Your Imagination clip. It was a rough cut. I don't know exactly how it ends, and I apologize for that, but I also kind of doesn't matter to me because I love it. It's rough, real, raw, radically unscripted, and slowly, experimentally evolving towards its own little mini self-recursive way of helping me write the story that I'm trying to tell, helping me tell the story that I'm trying to write, and helping you watch it and consume it and be on board with it before it's even written, because we're doing it as a live stream show. Clip that. Put it on the corkboard, friends, and share it with your neighbors or other people that you know that like weird, experimental, on live stream media weirdness. It's going to get even weirder the more comfortable I get into just doing anything at whatever o'clock instead of stressing out about which thing I'm going to do. Speaking of which, we're here. We're ready to rock and roll. It's a Call of Duty login, quick check-in, and smoke weed time. One match mini session. Just going to play one match to kick off this Season 3. Then, for reals, a deep dive into Assassin's Creed Shadows. And then I don't know what, probably some Mech Warrior Frontiers to wrap things up at the end of this stream. I'm going to speculatively say yes, that maybe we'll do that. Thank you for being here. Let's get to it. I'm going to stop rambling. I'm going to stop explaining stuff. I wish I had license and the ability and the funds to be able to go. And now from the Wheel O archive of all the vinyl ever, let me play you some dope-ass ancient 70s rock on vinyl through the best hi-fi system that can pump into this, whatever it would be, awesome top-tier glowing and, ultra fan water-cooled PC system that was handling the production of everything. But I don't. But someday, a little living cybernetic artificial fictional character from a book series stranded on your planet can dream, can he not? Indeed, I say he can. And does. I forget what I was doing, but we're done rambling. DJ Zed, what are you doing? Are you still playing? You are. I thought no, you're not. That's the Xbox. Let's watch this for dance video. That's what we're doing next. I'm excited for this, actually. I'm getting ready to crank up just for the audio testing of it. I want to hear what this audio sounds like at full volume. Right now it's probably gone all quiet on us. There it is. I know that the explosions, I couldn't play and have that, do it headset free and listen to the game on the speakers, which I really seriously, actually, deeply love doing. It just sounds better to me. And that's no diss on the default Xbox headset. Pretty awesome headset. It's got nice speaker quality. I'm not giving it a negative statement. I'm just saying for me, personally, based on how awesome and what a lucky stroke of wow that just worked out. I bought these and I just hoped, fingers crossed, they sounded good, and they do. Every game sounds epic, amazing. It's probably in large part because of where we are in terms of the new gaming revolution and where games are now, which is awesome to me. It's a revelation and a delight for me to be indulging in being able to do this, playing all these video games that you'll never have time to play, right? Because they're crazy, bizarre, too much of a time sink. And here I am trying to write a book series about a fictional robot character stranded in your reality that invented gaming live stream, pretending to be a human being and doing the impossible, which is playing way too many games and getting through them all. And then sort of being the first adopter, the earliest innovator that imagine the insert name of tech bro heroes that founded corporations that changed marketplaces
But instead of all the ones that you know in your reality, it's the incorrigible Mr. Zeppo, and he invented things like live streaming stuff as a like sit-at-home disc jockey / video game content creator, sketch comic / meme farmer / social commentary / news junkie, not journalist, news junkie, public discourse performance artist, right? Like no one had done it before because he started doing it in 1969 at the ripe old age of like 11 and a half years old, right? That's the retconned slightly sci-fi action adventure retro future history of the Zeppoverse. Speaking of which, for an upcoming media review, totally irrelevant media review episode, which I've been backburnering for so long because of all the crazy things going on in the world that I feel too weirdly ashamed to talk about the simple pleasures of watching a horrible movie. And therefore I can't bring myself to do one, but I'm burned through that writer's block. There's been a few really great things, and I'm already way behind on the ones I'd already planned on doing from before this New Year's hit so hard as it did. And now, friends, enough rambling. Let's watch the trailer to Verdansk coming back, and then let's play some multiplayer and check out the stuff. And I'm gonna maybe, if I'm feeling up to it, go play some check out Warzone side. But actually, I'm gonna hit up my good buddy Gnome Tough and be like, "What day is it today? If today is Wednesday, I'm gonna. Oh, Saturday we said we would play War Robots at 8 p.m. Pacific Standard Time with a friend that's in War Robots, whose name I can't remember right now. So we'll have to pick a different day. Dear Gnome Tough, if you see this, I'll make a magic movie loop out of this. Dear Gnome Tough TTV, I don't know what you're up to, but if you're free anytime all day Friday from whenever I wake up and finish my morning ritual and go out for my constitutional walk and coffee beverage, I will dedicate to teaming up with you Warzone side, because I'm really, really behind schedule on making Warzone a weekly thing that I do with you guys, at least once a week minimum, preferably twice a week. Trying to make that a reality. Hope this gets to you. Dear Eclipse, clip that. Okay, this will probably get muted automatically because of the song choice, but if you're watching live, rock out to it. In the future, you won't hear it, but it's freaking Queen mixed into this. You won't hear it because it'll be muted, so I don't know why I'm saying it now. If anybody watching live, enjoy this trailer. Go watch this trailer. I'll say this again afterwards. Oh, I unmuted way too soon. Hold on a second.
Greetings, friends. Hello, salutations, welcome. I am a robot from a book series you haven't read yet because you have not clicked through on solo.to/Mr. Zeppo. But one of these days you will. I had to come back on live to explain a little something, just in case you weren't aware. This is the new Verdansk has returned. And by the way, I know that people sometimes are like, well, whatever. They're just re-slapping it back together again. Who cares? It's so lazy. No. They didn't just rebuild this from the ground up. It's like completely new assets, completely rebuilt with engineering as if it was a brand new map. They also did it because, if you didn't know, and I love harping on this, I am a Call of Duty fanboy, forgive me. Because I missed out 20 years. Everyone's like, this other game over here was better. This other game over here was better. Just like with Assassin's Creed, the entirety of the Call of Duty franchise is all new to me. All the time. Explicitly because I missed out. I didn't get to play it like you guys did, you lucky bastards. So, given that fact, I'm excited to play any of them, and the newest one is effing dope AF. I'm excited to play on the new Verdansk map. I'm glad it's back. People were complaining about it being, quote, missing as they evolved and tinkered Warzone, as they have every right to, because it's a live service game explicitly redefining hiccups and burps trying to fight each other in the middle of my throat. Okay, whew. Okay, there we go. Sometimes a dramatic, faint, pantomimed helps get rid of it for some reason. I don't know why. I shit you not. Tricks that you get taught in theater camp. Not theater camp, but, you know, University Theater School for the Arts. The reason I paused the thing is because I needed to disclaimer. We're going to play it from the beginning again because it's dope AF. And, I just wanted to let you all know beforehand, and I realized it doesn't matter now, and I ruined the intro anyways. I want to play it for anyone watching live. If you've never seen this, by the way, go find it on YouTube. It's a dope little trailer video, intro video thing, trailer, whatever you want to call it. And lucky them, I'm sure, because I doubt that they would not do this. They've acquired the music rights for playback inside of their game. Curiously, that doesn't always like fly or make it safe for music rights on live streaming channel. So, as I say this like out loud to myself at you, the more I realize maybe I shouldn't even fucking play it. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's Queen, which is dope. You heard it or you didn't just now. And you should just go watch it. If you have Black Ops 6, just fire up the game and watch the trailer. If you have YouTube, just log into YouTube and look up Verdansk launch trailer. Go watch it for yourself. Give it numbers. It's a dope, cute trailer, and it's fun and nostalgic. If you know Verdansk, if you know the points of interest from that era, as even I do, despite the fact that I did not play Warzone at that time. I really didn't. But when I first got into, and that made me remember something really quick that we're going to get into before we play anything else. If I don't forget. I know maps, and specifically the multiplayer focused 6v6 versions of specific certain points of interest from this big map of Verdansk, I believe, or at least it feels like it, because in watching the trailer myself earlier, I went, oh yeah, that looks like such and such. I missed that map. Used to play that a lot in, going way back here, Call of Duty Mobile,
which is where I got started in terms of Call of Duty and me going, oh my God, I missed out on Call of Duty for so many years. I never got to play it for all the dumb reasons and real reasons and practical reasons and just like logistical reasons. I didn't, blah. And here we are now, making up for it. So thank you for joining me. Thank you for listening to me ramble about that. I just needed you to know so you don't think, so you're not under any false pretenses or assumptions on your part that you can accuse me of having misled you of having. I don't pretend to be any better than I realize I am. I'm a mediocre player that's slowly grinding their overall KD and win-loss average to above a negative 0 point something value. You know what I mean? Like I'm getting into positive 1 point something plus numbers. But there's folks out there that obviously like they're so good that on a bad day they start with a 2.5 KD ratio and a whatever. I don't know what the equivalent on a shitty day a win-loss ratio would be. Regardless, here we are. I'm excited for Season 3. Here's a quick thing. There was also right now today a huge update, apparently. Not a huge update, but an update for Warzone Mobile. And anybody who has astutely been following along knows that I'm still burnt that several really dope Call of Duty adjacent games have been like sunsetted off of mobile, and I recently relived that trauma by discovering another wave of games that I'm like, oh, that looks cool. Is it new? Let me check it out. Oh, is it already defunct? It's already been announced. It's already moments away from going offline. God, I just found out about it, and it launched a week ago. So I'm still mad that they sunsetted Apex Legends Mobile. That was dope. I was good at it, and it sometimes captured my attention a little longer and harder and more engagingly than, for God forbid, dare I say it, than Call of Duty Mobile, than CODM, as some of us used to call it. But like some people have nostalgia, if I may ramble on for one hot second. Some people have nostalgia for having this favorite or that favorite Call of Duty game because they played it at school and with their buddies, and it was the year that they got to play the hardest and the bestest, and so they're like, this is the best one. And I respect that. I'm not trying to disrespect that, bro. I'm not, really. I'm trying to explain for anyone and for everyone and for myself, for like letting the mouth do the work and see, how many different ways I can tell this yarn, this bit about myself. Because I want to write a character that introduces themselves to complete strangers this way. You know what I'm saying? Like, hello, I am a Call of Duty third-year noob about to become a fourth-year senior noob of Call of Duty. Mediocre at best. On my good days, people think I'm a challenger or a contender for ranked, but I don't play ranked yet. I plan on getting into ranked at some point this year to just dabble in it, and then for reals on Warzone and multiplayer next year, hard, from the moment ranked gets activated in the new game next year. If there's ranked in the new game next year. If I'm still playing Call of Duty next year. If I'm doing any of this next year. If I'm not carted off like like that character in the Monty Python sketch. I'm not dead yet. Or however they say it. I digress. Thank you for being here. Let's stop. Why am I sidebarring so much? Oh, because I wanted to fix this so that it's usable. Here we go. Call of Duty. And then the trailer. So I'm not going to play the full trailer, mostly because it'll just get muted and or count as a full-on strike against me, and I don't need that. If it had Call of Duty music, I'd be more like, oh yeah, whatever, let it play. You can go find it and play it. I already played enough. It's Queen, a song we all know and love. I've already heard it. I kind of want to watch it again. I'll do it at some point.
off stream. But let's get back into Call of Duty and poke around and just enjoy welcoming Season 3 launch and playing a one-match mini session and then back to Assassin's Creed, because that's what's really burning me up inside for having been trying to get to all day and not doing it. I apologize, but also I had a blast. Ha ha ha. Here we go. Let's get to it. I'm not going to play it. It was just a tease to tease you about it. Go watch it yourself. I'm going to move on to the other steps. And you know what? I'm feeling feisty. I may not even play right now. I may reserve the right. The other thing I just remembered that I was thinking about dragging us along to, and maybe now I will because I remembered, but I forgot for a second, was, what was it? There was an update for Warzone Mobile, and I'm still hurt that they got rid of Apex Legends. Full circle, connected all the dots. And so you can imagine how I feel about the fact that Warzone Mobile went from completely playable and compatible with my device when it launched to suddenly being not compatible. I was not a happy camper, folks. Not one bit, my amigos. Let me tell you, friends. Not happy about that. Hold on, I'm trying to find where the best spots are that I can just sort of leave the microphone, camp it out. So, but there was an update today, and every time I see an update for Warzone Mobile, I hope and I pray, did they fix it? Did they fix it? Or didn't they? Is it still telling me? Because at some point, randomly, with an update, it went from being completely playable, like totally cool and playable for my device, and it always having been so, and it's saying it was compatible for me, not just on my device, in fact, that it would play, but in the in the marketplace, it would say, yes, compatibility, yes, compatible with this device, boom. Which is supposed to be, verified by them, right? I thought. What happened, folks? It hurts me so much that it can't play, because I was really, it was noticeably better. I was noticeably getting better at Warzone Mobile, and I was, generally speaking, knock on wood, I don't know if this is still true or not, better at Call of Duty multiplayer style game in Call of Duty Mobile. Some would say that that's not real Call of Duty, but I would argue that they're technically wrong and that they're missing out if they don't appreciate Call of Duty Mobile. It's a dope little version of Call of Duty, and it's still very challenging, and it's worth playing, I think, personally. All right, let's go see. Since we brought it up and I rambled about it, where's the there you go. Let's fire it up and see if it works. Maybe, just maybe. I'm going to hold my breath. I really hope that it works again. It would be so great if they updated this and now it works. Fingers crossed. Please, oh please, dear Lord, make it work again. That's such a tease. I think it... Is it... damn it! I'm going to grumble. Wah, wah, wah. Okay. Well, that's fun. At least we checked. I'm going to keep that right there. I'm going to write up a bug report. It's supposed to be... Look, I'm not kidding. Look at this. Look at this. Warzone Mobile. Starborn Frontiers. Call of Duty Mobile. Warzone Mobile. It says you can open it. Better than ever with Omni Movement. I love that graphic. I'm stealing it. Why don't you work for me? Look how annoying this is. Check it out. Wait for it. I can't see where it is. Where the fuck? I need to put my glasses on. I cannot see where is it right there? Works on this iPad. Combat information. Seller, Activision Publishing. Size 3.97 gigabytes. English, 13 more. Copyright, 2025 to Activision. In-app purchases, yes. Compatibility works on this iPad. It says it right there. Let me open it up. Requires iPad OS 17 or later, which I do. I have like the newest one. I just patched it. I just patched both the iOS and the game. Get it together, you guys. I want to play this game on my iPad. Please. It says I can. Why can't I? I'm going to maybe investigate app support and stuff over here. No, not this. This is Warzone. The problem is I can play it fine on my Xbox. I just want it to work. I have to check my where's my review? Worked perfectly fine on my iPad until recently. We'll give it a 2-star review to just update the thing. Instead of working, yeah, I should update that, right? That way it's a new refresher. It was working perfectly fine on my iPad Pro until recent updates. Now it won't launch because this device is not compatible. It should be... Oh, sorry. I'm not using this keyboard. Because, quote, this device is not compatible. Oh, I keep trying to click that. Okay, I'm a little... Like, come on, guys, make it work. Let us hope and pray. Who knows? But I figure I might as well just keep pestering every once in a while, every couple of updates to see if it ever changes. Grand War. No, we're not going to get sucked into other one. What is this one? Oh, it's Call of Duty Mobile. Fun. Bloodstrike. See, I played Bloodstrike. I like Bloodstrike. 5 quick tips for Call of Duty Warzone Mobile. PUBG Mobile. Community. We will open that bad boy up. Let's open up Community and see about what is new meta now that Season 3 is open. I had to divert my own sidebar to divert over to that and see if it was working. Thank you for your patience about doing that. Please note, I didn't even update I didn't even bother updating the show info. Oh, you know what I didn't also... That looks terrible. Come here, you. Boop.
Also, didn't we? Oh, this one I swear we already fixed. No, I guess not. Delete these two things so that you can see beyond them. I'm not going to try to make them work in the layout anyways. I usually do always delete these, so don't worry. These two things. I prefer just a nice clean cam. Huh. Kapow. Have to unlock the stuff, folks. COD Immunity, the gold standard app, free and with a pro paid subscription for the whole year, as with everything nowadays. We'll finish fixing that visual loadout for the TikTok page in a hot minute. Come back over here with me. Let's see this work. This works already? Or do we need to fix it too? Boom, it works. Good. As you can see, you got your Model L, your PP919, your Kilo 141, and your Jackal, PDW, and KSV as top 5 contenders for current multiplayer meta. They've also got Hardcore. We've also got Warzone. It's got its own tab for Warzone meta. As you can see, it's a completely different list of machines. And it's a great resource. When you click on it, you open it up, and you see the 5 attachment or 8 attachment. And now they've added whatever this business is down here. I didn't used to see that much of a chart. But you got your options. 5 attachment variation of the CR56 AMAX and 8 attachments. I'm going to be going in, not tonight. Tonight I want to play Assassin's Creed Shadows for reals. But I couldn't avoid the fact that after all the dilly-dallying we'd done, I really needed to just make sure I didn't neglect to log into Call of Duty Black Ops 6 and visit in now to check out what's going on with the launch. And, mention this so we can tease that out. We'll be jumping into that in our next dedicated Assassin's Creed special episode. Not Assassin's Creed. What did I just say? Call of Duty. I'm going to... I was maybe going to... Let's see what's new over here. Let's put this here and leave it. And then... Ba-dum-bum. Not bad. That one. Let's get to it. I'm going to mute myself. Okay, we haven't missed out yet on the whatever's launching, the Verdansk, I presume, over here on Warzone. We still got 9 hours, 19 minutes, and 58 seconds. So, that's kind of fun. I dig it. There's a new thing in town. Alright, I like launching it on multiplayer side, so here we go.
If you're watching this, guess I didn't make it through. Tough shit. Something stinks around here. I couldn't put my finger on it. But now, the company's compromised. Don't think it's Menendez or the Russians or any state actor. Could be goddamn men from Mars for all I know. They're crafty. Use war and chaos to mask their stench. But once they caught a whiff, they've been in our shadow for years. All through Vietnam. Afghanistan. Russia. Even the goddamn number station. Whoever they are, they've done a hell of a job covering their tracks. Almost missed them. Almost. Putting together a file. Code names, missing documents. I didn't get the chance to hunt these bastards down. So you're gonna have to clean up my unfinished business.
Okay, that was pretty dope, friends. That was Call of Duty Black Ops 6 Season 3 launch movie. Was that a bald-headed Adler, I think? Wearing a weird outfit? Didn't quite recognize anybody. But there you go, let's get to it. We're going to click on the clicky things and play a match. I want to thank you kindly for being here, folks. We're going to play a single Call of Duty match to get it out of the system and start it off, kick off Season 3 officially, and then revert back to our Assassin's Creed Shadows chosen game focal point for this evening, and go a deep dive into Assassin's Creed Shadows. Spend all night playing that. Then, tomorrow being Thursday, we're gonna whenever I sleep, whenever we recover from all that, wire arts and crafts, and then some Call of Duty, not just Black Ops 6, but Warzone. Tomorrow and Friday. Tomorrow's Thursday, so tomorrow and Friday, Call of Duty and Warzone specific. So tune in for that. And, always a variety chaos selection of all kinds of other things going on as well. Please and thank you. All right, friends, here we go. Whatever I just explained. We're going to click on the clicky things and check out the new Battle Pass and play one match. And then I'm going to take a break, make some tea, maybe a little coffee. Oh, no, I know I'm going to make one of my little dessert coffees. Yeah, instead of a whole new pot of coffee. And then we'll get back to Black Ops, to Call of Duty. I'm repeating myself. Assassin's Creed Shadows. Blah. Here we go. Muting self.
Make a sound, you're halfway dead.
That says 5%. Multiplayer only, not Warzone. Multiplayer as a solo rando, top 5% of all global multiplayer Black Ops 6 players. That's curiously new and very cool. I appreciate it. I was really hoping they would have put the alternate Nuketown, whatever it's called, blast radius or whatever, here on this list. Or its own separate, like, my name here, 24/7. Because it deserves it. It's dope. Okay, friends, that's what we're going to dive into right now. That's what's going to be most thrilling. Either firing range 24/7 or Season 3 Mosh Pit. We'll start with this one because it's got a more it's got a more specific and more my interest level of game modes. And if it's the map I think it is, I already know this map. Because if it's the map I think it is, I should know this from Call of Duty Mobile. I've played on this map a lot. It's just a Black Ops 6 built, engineered with the new... Oh, I started explaining this and then drifted off. Brand new game engine. Since Modern Warfare 2 was new, that beta was not just the beta of a new game. Before that, Call of Duty games were developed a completely different way. It was a completely different era. Same companies, same collection of different companies. A few players have changed, but their internal collaborative workflow and infrastructure totally different in terms of like how the game, like what studio tools were used to develop the game. Now, since Modern Warfare 2, everyone's using a unified, global, universal, in-house, built from the ground up Call of Duty development, experimental development studio slash publishing slash server platform deployment system that in theory they could really easily package a little user mod making studio for us, both in PC and Xbox. I'm sure they could, but they never will. And that's why, for those of you who may be wondering, that's why I deep down fantasize about that engine having a video game like love child with the game engine for Assassin's Creed, the newest one, and No Man's Sky. If those three games had a little illicit menage a trois, and then they had a love child together with evenly merged DNA contributions from all three parents, that would be such a cool game. It would be such a cool game, wouldn't it? I can't code that, but I can write the short story about someone in the future who was like, yes, because they happen to stumble upon this podcast and are listening to it. I'm like, did anyone ever build that? I don't know. Let's find out. And they do a search in the future, and they're like, apparently, insert the answer here. You're going to have to look up whether or not anyone's ever built that before. But in my fictional literary universe, a.k.a. the Zeppoverse, me, myself, and I, and a handful of other characters build an empire based on that idea, and then reinvent video gaming as a high-end pastime, hobby, and amateur into professional pipeline / workload. With the side dish of like inventing live streaming along the way. Okay, so that's why we do what we do here. Pin on the corkboard. Clip that, please. Without further ado, a quick Call of Duty match in the new maps from the new season, and then Assassin's Creed Shadows. Here we go, friends. Let's get to it.
Kill confirmed. Engagement windows open. Go, go, go!
Molotov
Claim
going
the
out.
advantage. Now hold it.
You guys, I totally know this map. It's gonna be so dope. Sorry for the
Enemy removed. Found you.
Net call. Enemy watchdog helo inbound.
Take out that watchdog hero. Take out that watchdog hero. And them. Take out that watchdog hero. Taking stim. You can't run.
Yeah, friends, yeah.
RCXD.
Hostile Semtex. Target located. Got you. Throwing frag. Hostile shooter. Incoming stun.
You're being outplayed, Crimson One. Step it up.
RCXD maneuvering.
Don't reward failure. Work out what went wrong and fix it.
We underestimated our enemy. That won't happen again.
Absolutely know that. Absolutely know that. Really, like inside out. I know that.
Calling in Scorpion.
Effing forgot to eat. Womp 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 womp. No, that's not true. I ate something, but that was last night. Was that last night? Was that this morning? I don't know. I feel like a dumbass because I realize now I should have just labeled this Call of Duty from the get-go and just done this one match mini Call of Duty, boom, and then bounced out and then eaten. So I apologize to you, friends, because I will be doing exactly that now because I need to eat or else I'm going to get cross-eyed and bleary. Good times. I thank you very kindly for your viewership. We will be exploring all things Verdansk as it approaches, finally. And I will be returning to Call of Duty. It's Call of Duty boot camp time, and where I will be playing through not just the campaign mode, but also over here, Warzone Season 3. There's a Warzone. Welcome to Verdansk. We got an instant reward. Yeah, yo, what? I'm so glad I clicked on the thing. Let me put on the headset so I can keep talking. There might be more stuff to watch. In which case I'll mute myself, but I'm trying to find the right spot for the microphone for when we're acting. Oh, of course. Let me comms check myself over here with this headset real quick before we get into playing. I don't like listening to the sound of my own voice. It actually fucks me up, but I need to know. Testing, testing, testing. Testing. Did we not? What? Testing, testing, testing. Oh. Delay. Hang on, we can clear that up. Uno momento, por favor. Vis-a-vis audio echo chamber. I don't know what that's like. There's an old Eddie Izzard joke. Okay. HD webcam mic, timestamp, on, off, monitor output, off, on. Is that up? USB, timestamp. Dun 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 dun. Monitor off. That's just a look at you, you cheap viewer, boilerplate chatbot that needs to be warned. Most excellent. That's what it's supposed to sound like. Synchronized and ever so slightly, just a bit echo chambery, but not like hello delay. You gotta ban this solicitor chatbot. You have been banned. Name redacted. Okay, so what are we doing? Fun stuff in Warzone. Instant reward. Yeehaw, friends. Okie doke. I don't know what else is going on, but I guess we're gonna float along. Counting down. 8 hours. 41 minutes. 44 seconds. And seconds. Seconds. What do you call those? What are those called? It's minutes, hours, days, 0 days, 8 hours, 41 minutes, 19, 18, 17 seconds, and microseconds. That's not right. What the fuck is it? Nanoseconds? Minisec. No. Seconds. Of a second. Whoa. Did you see that? It decoded a name. Zvumsky Boneyard. If we sit here staring at it, oh god, I sound drunk when I listen to myself. It's only because my brain is like, wait, I'm talking, but I'm hearing it before I say it, which is confusing. But I'm not hearing it before I say it. It's echo chamber the other way around, but it sounds like it's coming at me before I say it. It's not. Welcome to the show. Hello, friends. Shoulda, could. I am so suddenly epic, crazy, dumb, hungry. That's dumb. What time is it? How long have we been rambling? 2 hours and 8 minutes and 24 seconds we've been rambling. We barely even played any Call of Duty. We just lost our one match mini. We're just featuring the fact that we got 8 hours, 40 minutes, and 1 second before we can drop into Lose Off Pass and all the other ones. But see what happens when we close this. No, it's completely not. It's like, I thought maybe we could still play some other mode. All of Warzone is like, countdown. You got 8 hours to putz around. Which sort of forces you to like, hey, look at your loadouts and do that. Gives us time. It reset my loadouts. Good grief. I wish it would at least create the numbers correctly. Because that's 5. It should be 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Can I make this the same sort of thing that I did over there? Do we use the Sigma over here? Yes, we do. Right? Yes. We've got our little version of it. That's right. What the budgety McFudgerton is that one? That's our favorite. That's one of our favorites right there. It's one of the new favorites. We're gonna build some. We're gonna look at that app and build some brand new ones. In fact, we'll do one just for funsies, to be different from our other built loadout. We're gonna do it on slot 2 though. Are you ready? Where's that app? Let's get that app back up where the audience can see it, please. I've seen iPad Pro with Rafi. Burp. Or chat show. Well, we're right there. That's fine. Just to hide the social media things on the TikTok side so that's not blocking everybody's view. And center the thing. Transform. Center on screen. There we go. We should shrink it in a little bit more for TikTok. Or just make it fit for now. Ba-da-ba-ba-da-ba-bum. How's everyone doing? Well, how are all the enthusiasts, all the fans of the Call of Duty? How are you guys feeling about all this new stuff? Are you irked that they're making you wait a little extra longer? You're like, it's season 3 now. They want you to play the campaign. They want you to play multiplayer a little bit. You know, they're like encouraging you, like, hey, take time to appreciate all the fullness that is this experience. I think. Maybe I'm giving them too much benefit of the doubt. What do we want? The very top Warzone meta is the CR56 AMAX. Do we even have that? Let's go find out, folks. Let's push buttons. Pushing buttons. What is this? The CR56 AMAX. Maybe that's a new one that we haven't unlocked yet. No, there it is. Oh yeah, it's not unlocked yet. Well, gosh darn it. Weapon level 1. Unlock in Black Ops 6 Battle Pass Season 3. Of course, that's the new meta top tier. Well, I can't do that one, friends. There's a Cypher and a SWAT 5 and a GPR. Full Warzone meta ranking. Let's go. Absolute meta, CR56, HDR, Kilo, C9, and LR. HDR. Let's find that one. Kilo, we got there. Let's do the Kilo. Kilo 141. Ready? I think we can build this. Leave that one blank. Fun. Build a new one. I need my reading glasses or else we'll never get this done. Hello, friends, and welcome to a little bit of Black Ops teaser show. I should have I labeled this wrong. I need to take a break and eat something or else I'm going to pass out. That's always my excuse. I apologize. I always do this weird thing where I set off to start out to do Black Ops. No, I'm saying it backwards. To play a little Assassin's Creed Shadows. And my brain is still like, why aren't we playing Assassin's Creed Shadows? And that's because I also was like, oh my god, it's season 3, it just launched, and I need to log in to call it. Ow. Ow! It just punched me. My microphone just punched me. I told myself I need to log in to Call of Duty, and so we did, and it hijacked the whole show. Now we're over here in Warzone building loadouts. Can you fucking believe it? Here we go, though. Let's have fun for a hot minute, and then I'm going to stop because I need to eat. I need to eat, and I've got a hankering for something different than what I had for breakfast. We're going to do this for one hot second. We're going to put you back in Rafi, though, because I'm going to smoke a lot of weed while we do this. And while I have no shame, I just think it's more fun to keep it mysterious and not show myself off doing it. As we build it, what is it? Glasses, optic, Volzinski reflex. That's my favorite. Yes, it is. Monolithic. I'm going to build this without the suppressor. I don't like it. Grain twist barrel. Well, okay. Oh. Boop-a-doop-boop. This is level... What? Oh. My machine's at level 1. I'm not going to be able to build any of this. Let's find out. Let's see if we can put anything together. Nothing. Yada, 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 yada. Everything's locked. Everything's locked. my machine right here. Oh, it's brand new and I barely just unlocked it. That's why. This is like a unlock from season 3. It's gonna be fun. We're gonna have so much fun grinding this. We're gonna put this up in multiplayer. Maybe I will just switch. No, I have to play Assassin's Creed Shadows after eating, and then we'll play Call of Duty. We're gonna in Call of Duty now. We're gonna satisfy the loadout build nerd part, and then tap out to go eat something. Okay, we're not going to get busy doing all those loadouts. I just think it's fun. What am I going to do here? Well, duh. We have to. Why wasn't he his own operator? I will never understand. He was for whom? Who was he for? Damn it. I already forgot who it was. This guy? No, it can't be this guy. Well, this guy has my...
Shoot, move, communicate.
Has some of my favorite. That's this guy.
Payne, reporting his orders.
That's my default. Support the LA Fires. If you've not bought this bundle and you play Call of Duty, please consider, if you can afford it, right? You're playing Call of Duty, you probably can. Buy this bundle. It supports the survivors of the LA Fires through the Call of Duty endowment. So it goes straight to veterans that need help. As you can probably respect Call of Duty, always looking out for veterans through their Veterans Endowment Program. Ooh, yum. I know what I distracted myself with. I was going to go make a coffee, and then I forgot to. Did I set the coffee maker? I don't know, but I'm glad you're here, whoever you are. Shout out to all of you dropping in to visit. Hello. Welcome. This show is weird and unique and wild and wacky and not quite what you expect it to be. And I meant to click on this page. Actually, not well, yeah, sure, that works. That works for now. Let's click on a few more things. Let's get a loadout built. And then we'll call it a session. Even though it was supposed to be Assassin's Creed. I'm so sorry. I'm having fun. And that's all that matters. So hello and welcome. And thanks, please, and thank you be here. Who the fudge is the guy that got the ninja outfit? Oh, I know. He is sort of his own operator, but not really. This guy's new. This is Hudson. Okay, so it's not... It looks like it's supposed to be... freaking... Adler. But without this beard. You know what I don't get is why Adler has got no alternate skins. This whole... So far, zero. He's got only this Black Ops, which we've not even seen. I have yet to see this in the campaign mode. But I only just barely unlocked the headquarters, which was a thrill to get to do.
You got someone who needs to die?
Why was that? That's the wrong character. I love that bundle. But also this new one, I think my heart be still, my beating heart. I think that's adorable. The tattoos remind me of Roller Skate Girl. This whole thing sort of vaguely reminds me of Roller Skate Girl, but a cybernetic VR goggle version instead of her radio and chewing bubblegum. You know what I'm saying? And then this one, because I pretend she's a robot, even though I don't think she's supposed to be. I pretend she is.
Make a sound, you're halfway dead.
But that's not what I'm looking for. Those are just fun. I like them. I have a thing. Here we go. This guy. Is this glowing because he's new? Whoa. Look at him not load correctly. Oh, I just accidentally moved to Modern Warfare 3. By the way, I think there are still people who are confused that don't know where those things hide. You just gotta tap over with the right button. There's Modern Warfare 1. Sorry, my eyes are going. Modern Warfare 2. I have some favorites over here. Which one's my all-time favorite?
Wachter de merde!
Callisto Green Purple. And where's my Mr. Zeppo guy from this version of the game? Is he here? One of these dudes is like Cosmo. Oh, there's this what's her name? Oh, here we go. This guy. I love me some Cosmo. As my like this guy is Mr. Zeppo on brand. Although I'll play any of these dudes. And then Modern Warfare, that was from Modern Warfare 2. Modern Warfare 3, I would still rock that guy because he carried forward. But there was another dude too. I love me the Halloween Deluxe glowing skeleton face with the eyes. Love this guy. I love this character. I haven't played this. I wish this could cross over eventually, but I don't know if they're ever going to do that. On here somewhere, there's some dude that was like, when I finally unlocked him, I was like, so dope. Like, yes! Killshot's pretty cool. This guy is straight up a robot. And although he's not purple enough, he's awesome. Oh, I forgot that he was this guy. But that's not who I'm looking for. This one was spooky. This is a guy out of Blade 3, slightly reimagined, I think. Look at that scary vampire face. That's dope. But that's not what I'm looking for. Anyways, let's go back to Modern Warfare, Black Ops 6. I'm looking for the new guy. Who's the new guy? We just finished the season. New guy. Let's go. Maul or Obsidian? Obsidian.
Every life has a price.
He's my new favorite male pilot operator. And I'll be rocking him, as well as all the other ones in rotation that are my favorites, and even the ones I'm not favorited. In both Warzone and multiplayer. I'm famished. I was really excited and I wanted to drop in to play and visit and or poke around at looking at what Warzone looked like now that it's redeployed. But it's not actually ready yet. They're making us wait a little bit longer for funsies. I'm not complaining. I kind of love it when they do this. Because frankly, there's no reason to be mad. There's still, and maybe I know some people are like, but I don't play stupid other version of the game. Like, whatever. You're also supposedly super nostalgic for Modern Warfare 1. Then go play that for a hot second. You super nostalgic for Cold War 5? For Black Ops 5 Cold War? Then get into it. It's there. And it's still alive. And it's hopping. One of the things I want to do is click through and log in and play one of each of all of them. And now that's clamoring for attention, competing with Assassin's Creed. But I wanted to do an Assassin's Creed deep dive into Shadows tonight. And instead I sidetracked myself into this, but I'm having fun. I'm going to... the nostalgia for both Modern Warfare 2 and 3 and Vanguard. And by proxy, Cold War and Modern Warfare 1. Plus, this whole other stack, which I won't show. I've shown you 1,000 times before. Oh, apparently there's a free trial now going on. Active now for 11 hours. Welcome to all the free trial kids who are checking it out right now. Good on you for being here. Sorry, my microphone kept drooping, so I just kept stooping lower. I guess I didn't need to. Thanks for being here, folks. My brain is like, you must stop now and consume biofuels or pass out. And
be unable to proceed further. So, thanks for tuning in. That was our little login. One match mini. I called it. I didn't mislead anybody. Then we're gonna fire up. I love this. I forgot that there was this animated desktop for the Xbox. It's pretty cool. It's another game that I've been meaning to play forever and ever and ever, and I have not made the time to play it, which makes me feel like I've committed some sort of pecado. Pecador! Mea culpa, mea culpa. Oh, Dios mío, mea culpa. I have not played Cyberpunk 2077 since the month that I first got it. Played it for like a week and a half and then got a little intimidated and then stopped. And I'll be really blunt with you about something, folks. You want to know one of the main reasons why? Come in for the close-up. One of the reasons why is because I wanted it to move a little bit more like Call of Duty and a little less like whatever it is. It's like a little bit unique. It's its own unique movement mechanic when it comes to fighting. And I was just like, I don't understand what's going on. I wanted it to be Call of Duty. Because this old salty dog has been focused on getting better at Call of Duty, and my brain is hardwired that way. So join me for that. But gosh darn it, if I don't eat, I'm literally going to faint and pass out in a hot second. Forgive me for misleading you with the title. We didn't play any Assassin's Creed Shadows. We will. I assure you. You know why I can assure you this? Follow me to the Xbox. Follow me right back to the Xbox. We're going to go. I'm going to break the stream because I don't know what I'm going to eat, which means I need to make a decision and I need to make it. And it might be something I've already made. It might be something new I need to make. It might be something that'll just take a second to heat up. It might take me half an hour, 45 minutes to whip it together. So instead of leaving you hanging live on stream in suspense and or bored out of your mind with DJ Zed music on loop, I'm going to end the stream. But when we come back, it's straight up Assassin's Creed Shadows. I'm going to not talk. I'm going to not preamble. I'm going to not introduce the show because we've already done it once today. I'm not going to have the robot voice read anything. I'm just going to fire up that game, god damn it, and jump into it and play. I promise you. I assure you. I'm going to fix this thing too a little bit. Instead of watching the news no, that's a lie. I'll still watch the news when I eat whatever I eat. That's a ritual that must happen. But I'll try to fix more of this loadout for the graphics before I go live so I don't have to do it live. So that'll take even longer before I come back. But when we come back, I promise you, I shouldn't use words like promise because I just keep setting myself up for more and more failure. When I return, we shall once again proceed to attempt to dive into Assassin's Creed Shadows. We've satisfied the Call of Duty itch, whatever it was. We've logged in. We saw Season 3. I realized I really can't show you the trailer because it's probably a music rights violation. But you can go and look it up for yourself on any platform you watch videos on. Go watch it. It's cute. And if you've never heard of Queen, welcome to that world. Introduce yourself to Queen, the brilliant amazeball talent that is that band. Go listen to Queen some more and start with that song that's I think respectfully trimmed to fit that trailer. You'd be doing yourself a service, not a disservice. I strongly encourage you to do that. Real, raw, radically unscripted, unpaid for recommendation. Go tune into and educate yourself about the late and great Queen. That is the name of the band, not an actual person of title. I gotta go. Forgive me for this faltering, bizarre. But did you notice one of the logos? What is it? Hold on. Did I have it up and ready? No, I don't. Of course not. I thought I did. Shoulda, coulda, woulda. Ow, I just banged the thing with my glasses. Did you notice one of the keywords in the show is indeed chaos? Welcome to the chaos, friends.
Chaos, variety, chaos. Live stream show extravaganza. DJ said, crank it up. I'll be back after a meal break. Peace out. Go be good human beings. Come back. Tell your friends. Read my books. Listen to my podcast. Join me as I actually finally effing play Assassin's. I will retitle this so that anyone watching after the fact, either on the deep dark archive on YouTube or on the video on the bench shelf /video on Twitch, will not notice that so there you go. Bye. Please stand by. We'll be back. Here's a little bit of DJ said to close out the show. Hasta la vista, amigos. I need to go eat. Bye. Good times. Good times. Take it away, DJ Zed. We should make this one the live stream anthem. Robot rockin' beats galore. DJ Zed. Return momentarily. Thank you for putting it up with my eccentricities. Ciao for now. Remember, you can always watch and or listen to my podcast and or read the sample chapters from my book series in whatever order, in whatever time frame, in whatever pace you prefer. There's no rush. It's too much content for any one person anyways. Clip that. Ciao for now. I shall return. Do ba do ba do ba